Hi everyone and welcome to a new episode of the Cardano Podcast. I'm Ryan Morrison, your host, and in today's episode we'll be talking about a project called Aldea. It's in Fund 4 in Project Catalyst. You can find it there. So I'll be showing you the interview I did with Matías Falcone, who is leading this project, and it's a project that has to do with it's a DAO and has to do with Latin America, with the Spanish countries in Latin America. So they want to help them also to create projects, to create ideas and filter them and put them in Project Catalyst. So for people that don't speak English, of course, in Latin America, they can just submit their projects in Spanish to Aldea, who will filter them and help them also to put them in Project Catalyst. So it's a great initiative. So I won't tell you much more about it. I'll let Matías explain it in depth. But before we start, I'd also like to give a big thank you to everyone that has been supporting this Cardano podcast in social media. I've got a lot of interesting tweets and also a lot of emails of people that like listening to this podcast. I'm very glad that you find it interesting. So if you want to spread the word out about the Cardano podcast, please share it. Share the videos we do on YouTube or the podcast we do in different podcasts platforms, so more people can also know not only about the Cardano podcast but also about the projects that I interview here. All right, now let's begin with the interview I did with Aldea. Hi everyone and welcome to a new episode of the Cardano Podcast. As promised, I'm here with Matías from the proposal Aldea. So thank you, Matías, for taking the time to discuss your proposal here with the community.
No, Ryan, thanks to you for this space. It's great to be here and super excited to do this.
Great. Before we start, or to start things, if you can give us a quick intro of yourself, Matías, and then we just jump more to discuss specifically what you guys are doing on Fund, the proposal for Fund 4, and then we can also go in more details of what you guys are planning besides the funding of Fund 4.
Okay, perfect. Well, I'm Matías. I'm the stake pool operator of Falcon Stake Pool. And we have been working in Aldea, which is it's a decentralized and autonomous organization that we are building for Fund 4. So that's a very brief introduction of what we are doing here.
Interesting. For everybody that is listening to the podcast, you can go to in Fund 4 and just look for Aldea, which is ALDEA, and then you can find the proposal there. Anyways, I'll leave a link here in the description if you're watching this on YouTube, and you can go directly to the proposal to see all. So I think let's discuss what the proposal is. It has to do with Latin America as well, with the content in Spanish as well, but it's much more. So I'll let you explain it.
Yeah, Aldea stands for Decentralized and Autonomous Organization of Latin America. But actually, Aldea is the Spanish word for village. So basically, that's what Aldea is. It's the place for Latin American people to come together, self-govern there, discuss about new ideas, submit proposals, and make all this ecosystem grow by solving real world problems. We want the people to communicate there, to prioritize the problems they want to solve, and based on that, arrive to a solution for that, which can be an integration, can be a DApp, can be an application, a website, the platform, whatever, and start working on that, start using those applications and we believe that by doing this iteration by iteration, we will end up changing the lives of the people in the continent for the better. So basically, that's our goal, and of course, we know it's very very ambitious, but we are here to do that.
Interesting. Yeah, because what I thought is interesting about this proposal is that, as you well mentioned, is all the information that you can find about Catalyst is in English, which leaves aside a lot of people especially in Latin America, people that don't speak English, but Spanish speakers that would like also to participate. So how would they know about something that they cannot read or hear?
Exactly.
So that helps a lot in building that bridge.
Exactly. That's how we started about doing this. We believe that there is a lot of people in Latin America which is eager to collaborate to help building this beautiful ecosystem we have in Cardano, and they want to do it. They want to be educated. They want to know about these new features, new tools that we have, cryptocurrencies, blockchain, smart contracts, NFTs, whatever we know it's being built in this ecosystem. But the majority of the information is in English, and it's very hard for them to start learning or to get deeper into this. And what you were talking about was Catalyst, and that of course also happens there. We have 400 million people in Latin America, almost 20 different countries that speak Spanish, and they have ideas. They have ideas, and there are problems that they want to solve, but it's very hard for them to onboard Catalyst. So we are building this kind of bridge, as you said, to do that, to onboard these people, to get more ideas into Catalyst, more proposals, and we believe that will make all the community grow, and not only in our continent, but also around all the world.
And how do you guys envision the working together with potential proposals, or how does the process looks like? Would somebody in Latin America get in touch with Aldea and say, I have this proposal, you help them to translate it or filter that? How would that work?
Yeah, at the moment we have a Discord server. That's where the people can go. We have a lot of conversations happening there about Fund 5 proposals, about different groups of people like developers or people that want to write content about Cardano in Spanish. And we are there communicating with them and helping them to get these proposals into Project Catalyst. But this is like the short term, because Aldea is pretty new, and we have just submitted our first proposal in Fund 4, and we have 2 more coming in Fund 5. But what I mean is that's not the goal in the long term. In the long term, we plan having our own catalyst for Aldea, for all the people to get there and start doing the same process we have for Project Catalyst, but in Spanish, because we believe that we don't only need translations. At the moment, we have a Catalyst in English, but we think that you can't onboard people from this continent by only translating to Spanish. We need a place for them to start discussing and thinking in Spanish, in their native language, because that's going to be the only way that they can really add value for this ecosystem. So yeah, basically that's what we want to do in the long term.
Cool. I saw that also a big part of your proposal has to do with education Like what you mentioned, it's not only the translation of the documentation and content in general, but also teaching them on, I guess, also on a more basic level on what cryptocurrencies are, or what Cardano is to start with.
Yeah, exactly. We have like different pillars that we want to develop in Aldea. One very important is the one you've just mentioned, which is education. We want to give information about Cardano, about the technology, all the stack we have, all the potential it has, and produce that in Spanish, of course. And we would like also to educate people about how they can participate in Catalyst. So that's like, it's a different pillar, which is Catalyst, but actually they are related because it's about education. Because we strongly believe that if people start to learn more about Cardano, they can produce better ideas, better proposals, and better quality, give better quality to the ecosystem. So yeah, education is very, very important, and that's related with, for example, in Fund 5, we are going to be putting two different proposals. One is a Wikipedia for all the Cardano ecosystem, starting in Spanish, but actually this can grow worldwide because it can allow different languages, of course. And the second proposal, it has to do with Catalyst in Spanish, a support site, which we have also seen a new English site in Catalyst for the community. We want to do something similar, but not only with content about Catalyst, about how you can become a voter, how you can become a proposer, but also with content and a platform for people that want to help in a proposal. For example, if I'm a proposer and I need different skills for to get my proposal to a success, maybe I don't know where to find that. So why not having a platform where people can say, okay, I'm doing this, I'm working on that, I have these skills, I have also helped with this in the past, and get that people connect with these proposers. So we think that that's a very big opportunity for people, not also to learn, but also they can start working here in Catalyst and in the Cardano ecosystem. And we know that that's a great opportunity for all the people in Latin America.
Yeah, it's also a great use case for people that want to learn and at the same time learn by doing, also
Exactly,
especially for developers. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, it's very important. The most important thing I believe in this is the experience, because it's something very new. What's going on here? We don't have much things to take a look at. We are almost building all of them for the first time, so it's very ambitious, and it's very, very exciting, but at the same time it's like scary because you don't have anything there to take a look at. So yeah, you just learn by doing it.
Yeah, exactly. On another topic, also what I was reading in the proposal, also I was reading that it also involves a lot of stake pool operators. Maybe we can talk about that and what's the involvement of the stake pool operators. I believe you have something like 30 or a bit more there in Latin American still.
Exactly. Yeah, they are growing every day because Cardano is growing every day. But we want to help all staples in the region to grow. We understand that at the moment the distribution of the stake in the continent is very uneven, and we have a lot of staples which are very small, and they are doing great things for the ecosystem. So we are thinking about some kind of marketing of small stake pools for them to get more stake, and try to make that even. But the most important part of this is that the stake pools will be at least the first use case for the Aldea governance token. They will be giving part of their rewards in ADA to a treasury that Aldea will have. And in exchange for that, they will get Aldea governance tokens. That's all written in the proposal, where we specify each phase of the development. But that's gonna be like in the midterm. In the short term, what we want to achieve is to have a consensuated white paper. That's the main goal of the Fund 4 proposal. We are working on that. We want to research about tokenomics, about governance, about a DAO framework, about all what's going on or what has been doing, what has been happening, in these years in the industry. And we want to come out with a solution or a very good white paper. And we want all the stakeholders that want to be part of Aldea to sign off on that white paper on the blockchain. And once that is done, we can say that Aldea is officially launched. At the moment, of course, Aldea is being it has been created because it's working at the moment. We are on a Discord channel. We have 70 users that are talking there, are discussing ideas, are trying to make this grow. But we cannot say that Aldea is officially a DAO because, of course, we don't have the smart contracts and we don't have the white paper that we want to have. But this is what's going on at the moment, and we are very happy with all the people that is asking for Aldea, what's going on, how they can help. So the community of Cardano is amazing. It's incredible, and I think that's the most important part of all this.
Yeah, that's now that you mentioned the part of collaboration, of what can people do, how can they help? What can, if somebody's listening to this podcast and that person would like to help, perhaps is somebody in Latin America, apart from what we discussed before, the website and then the Discord, what is the best way to start getting in touch with you guys and then throwing ideas? Perhaps the Discord or is another. How do you see that?
Yeah, the place where everything is happening is Discord at the moment. That's the communication area for Aldea. If you let me, we can put the link below in the description of the video. Thanks for that. And that's only one thing they can do to help. There are a lot of things that they can do. For example, they can delegate to a Latin American stake pool. That will be great because it's what's all about. They can vote in Fund 4 and in Fund 5 supporting our proposals. But at the moment, I believe that the most important thing they can do is join the Discord, because from there we can start building the future of all this.
Great. You heard that, guys. If you want to get involved in the project, or if you have any ideas, or perhaps you are in Latin America and you have your own ideas, just go to the Discord. As Matías said, it will be here in the description in YouTube. If you're listening to this on another podcast platform, I'll also leave the link in there, or you can just go to the Cardano Podcast in YouTube to get access to Aldea's Discord. And now that we are reaching the end of the interview, I think it's very important for people to understand also why is this a great use case for Cardano. Maybe we discuss a lot about Africa always in the Cardano community, and I have the feeling also that where the community, because of being so focused in Africa, has a bit neglected other places like Latin America, for example. We're both Latin Americans. We know how the struggles there, and then there is much needed blockchain technology there to solve a lot of their problems from hyperinflation to not trusting systems also. So I think that's the biggest thing behind Aldea, that you can bring all this technology that allows you to skip the middleman and do things on a community basis in a place where it's much needed, perhaps much more than in the US or in Europe. Sure, much more than Europe.
Probably,
yeah. But yeah, thank you very much, Matías, for your time. As I said before, if you want to get more information about Aldea, you can just go to the website. You can click the link here below, or directly to their proposal. I don't know if there's anything else that we haven't discussed, Matías, that you would like to mention or to close.
Yeah, no, I wanted to thank you about for this space, and yeah, I didn't have much to add. What you said it's what happens in Latin America. I mean, we are seeing that in our team we are 6 Argentinians, and we started thinking about different issues and problems we could solve in Argentina. But then we realized that when we talk to a Colombian or a Chilean like you, or people, I don't know, in Mexico, they have the same issues. So yeah. Why we can't come together as a unity, as one region, and try to solve this together, of course, and probably first with communication, then with prioritization, sorry, and once that is done, then we can start building these dApps integrations and solutions for all these issues, and by doing so, all the region will grow. We are sure about that.
Great. Yeah. Meanwhile, you were talking, I was thinking that it's also then a great opportunity for people that have ideas or developers that want to create a dApp through this process, going through Aldea, that they get also to a much bigger audience. We're not, like you mentioned, it's not just that you create a dApp and it's only for your audience in Colombia. If it's in Spanish, you can reach the whole 400 million.
Yeah, we are taking advantage about that, and we are reaching more people for Cardano. So I think that the possibilities are endless. We are gaining a lot with this.
Great. Yeah, there are a lot of synergies that could be done in this project. Well, again, thank you, Matías, for your time. Thanks, everyone, for listening to this episode. We'll be soon with more interviews with other projects. Probably now that Fund 5 started, also we'll be having also some interviews with projects that you will be able to find in Fund 5. If you have any ideas, or if you want us to interview any particular project, just feel free to contact us on Cardano Podcast and directly here on YouTube, or in our Twitter account as well. It's at Cardano Podcast. All right. Thank you very much, Matías, and thanks everyone. See you in the next episode. Cheers.
See you. Bye.